Good morning, Josie and Ned here from Finest Laya. We are here in the garden, looking around and checking out what's going on. It's early spring. It's February, but it shows signs of spring. Like on this corner here, the daffodils are budding. See those buds about to open? Over there, they're about to open too, and here and out over there. And I'll show you more part of the garden, but some of the daffodils are already blooming. But I want to show you this cardboard paper here.
Good morning. I've been working in the garden all winter, but for the most part it's just sort of maintaining the winterization in preparation for the spring. And part of that, making sure that we have a lot of good moisture in the soil. And because we have sort of drought periods when there's just a lot of wind and not much rain, I put down these pieces of cardboard that different things come in, mostly from groceries, and put that down. And about this time of the year, daffodils say, "Get this stuff off of me, I want to come up." And it looks like there's been a frost under this because they're being pushed up like frost would do, but it's just the daffodils coming up. And like Josie's saying, here they're budding, but down here you can see all around they're in full bloom.
I'm gonna take you around to show the daffodils that are blooming already. So from this corner, we are walking down through the garden, as you can see. Some are already in bloom right there. This garden is just littered with daffodils. Sometimes there's the bulbs, they come out of the soil, and I guess that's the way they propagate. Some unwanted bulbs in the same spot will come out, and it will be moved through human activities in the garden, and they move to other parts of the garden, and that's how they propagate themselves. Moving on, these are azaleas. This will bloom in sometime in March or April. So more daffodils around here among the carex grass. Here they are. They're already in bloom. On that side over there as well.
Takes this one up too.
Right there, and this cardboard is covering another bed of daffodils.
Too much daffodils.
These are irises. The irises are saying, "Let me out, let me out." So these are the daffodil flowers on this corner of the garden. So walking through this path, Ned's, what do you call this? Driftwood?
It's driftwood from...
Was hanging up on this bar here, fell down, probably because of strong wind. Oh, you have been trimming those
flaming bushes. Have a very interesting stem. It's very specific, very four-sided. You can see it if you look at it.
I think this is what they call the Nigella.
Nigella, but if you look at it,
No, Nigella. I'm sorry, it's Nigella.
you can see it's square. But it grows very, very fast. And I've had to prune these 3 to get all the cuttings outside, but you can also see it's very finely spread.
Right.
And all that has to be taken care of.
Right, so I can show you the how they spread. It's through the roots, and if you don't thin it out, it will just cover this whole garden with Vigella. This one I planted it.
Ah, there you go.
Yep.
And if you look over here,
Okay.
in anticipation of the spring and the birds, we have
Bless
pruned this one.
So this is a nice bush for birds to build their nest because the leaves are compact.
We finalize the pruning back there along the fence. Back here along the fence, we have finalized the pruning of all the bushes. And then right here, you can see we have trimmed the bushes, again in anticipation of the spring. And we have done them up here. If we walk very slowly, you get to see that it's opened up now. We've pruned some of the boxes back there, but I didn't know what the job I did with that. And right here, you can see we've pruned these. This one's not pruned so much more than the other ones, so that when it comes back in, you'll be able to see them all. This is the shorter one, the middle one, and that'll be the taller one back there. And in the very back there, we'll probably have some beans or tomatoes. This is also our station for generating compost. One of them.
Yes, and I can see the elephant has moved here. The moving elephant. Next to the cherub. There's the camellia that was pruned. Did you prune this this time or?
Well, pruned it's about half the size it used to be.
Right, but a few weeks ago or recently?
Yeah, it's been a month now, I guess.
Okay.
And these need to be pruned, but I don't really know how to do it. I think what you need to do is go in and take one out on the trunk and do it. But you can see, if you look at the trunk where it goes into the ground, it's very, both of these somehow, now see, this one is leaning to the east, now it's leaning to the north.
Yeah. Are they following the sun?
And that's how this fill this with leaves for the compost.
Our compost pile.
Compost ready to go.
This one here, this pile is composted, ready to be sifted and put into the garden beds.
And if you come here, this certainly hasn't been pruned as much as it should have, or properly, but you can see that the plum is also budding.
Oh right, look, it is budding. Awesome. That's increased in girth.